What's the big deal about being 200K? Well, it's always nice to be at the top, right? I'm not gonna lie. So it's the top of our compensation plan. But what's most important about that is that means that you have been able to build a strong team. And so for me, that makes me excited because now that I'm a 200K, it doesn't mean that I stop and I slow down and I can just sit back and put my feet up. Instead, it means it's I don't want to say my job or my duty because I really don't look at it that way. It's my excitement and my passion to be able to help other people to get where I am now. I am originally from Atlanta, Georgia. Born and raised and grew up in a home where your parents teach you, you go to school, you know what you want to be before you go to college, you go to college for that profession, you graduate and you start a job, and then while you're in that job, maybe you go back to night school, get your master's or your doctorate, and then you retire after 30 years. So that was my game plan. My friend Elise Leininger was who introduced me to the jewelry business, and she left because she absolutely fell in love with this product called Thrive. And I thought she was nuts. I thought she was absolutely crazy. So I watched for about 6 months, and I even took the product. I took it the wrong way at one point, thought it was garbage, didn't like it, and talked bad about it, and actually made fun of Elise and the business. But after watching her for 6 months and watching the Facebook fan page, I saw these stories, and I saw that there was a difference in this product, and decided to take a chance on myself. I ordered it. I didn't even tell my husband. And day 3 was when I really noticed. Day 1, I noticed the energy. I was like, well, this is awesome. Like, I feel good in the afternoon when normally I would want to nap. This is great, but you know, a lot of vitamins can make you feel like that maybe on day 1. That's what I was thinking. Day 3, I woke up and was like, wow, I didn't hit the snooze button at all. And normally I would hit it 2 or 3 times. And actually like want to get out of bed and I feel refreshed. And I remember my husband looking at me on Saturday morning and saying, hey, wait a minute, you have been amazing this week. You've cooked dinner every single night. You've been in such a great mood. I feel like you're acting like you did before we had kids. What's going on? So I called up Elise and she said, awesome, if you get 2 people, then you get your product for free every month. But before you get them to order, we really need to talk to you about the business because it's free. There's no yearly fee, there's no website fee, there's no stocking of inventory. They just go to your website and order and the product gets shipped out to them. So why not get paid off those 2 orders and also get your product for free? So this Facebook Live that I'm about to do in a few minutes is another reason why I love this company is because it allows us the flexibility to be able to have layered leadership and help each other out. And no matter where you are in each other's teams, you always have an upline and an upline to that upline and so forth and so on. So for example, Kelly Hoover is at Disney World this week with her kids, with her 2 little girls and her husband, and she wants to be 100% connected with them and involved. And she said, hey, I'm gonna be able to check in the morning and at night, but I can't check in during the day because we'll be on rides and at Disney and I don't wanna have to be attached to my phone. Can you help out? So all of her 200K leaders are stepping in and helping out her team. And today is month end. And so I'm going on her team page to hop on, to answer questions that they're having, to help out her team and make sure they know that there are people, their upline leaders are available to help them with any calls that they need. But I just love that. I feel like, it's so different to have a business where everyone's helping each other out and they always have somebody that they can use for a 3-way call or to ask questions to. So it's just super cool. I love it. What is our biggest obstacle? And of course, we had lots of them, but we each had to come up with one. And so for me personally, it was the price. How many of you can relate to that? Right? The price of the Thrive experience. And at first that was an obstacle for me. And then I got on the Thrive experience. And once I got on the Thrive experience and I felt those life-changing differences within the first week, and my husband did, and then friends did, I realized that you cannot put a price tag on the changing of your health in your life. And as soon as I changed that in my mind, I knew that I had to get this into the hands of every single person that I knew and every single person that I came in contact with. And as soon as I changed that mindset, I looked at it as it was invaluable. There is no price tag that you could put on making yourself feel this great. Hi guys, happy month end, happy Wednesday. Excited to see you guys. I just want to make sure everybody can hear me and that people are popping on before we get started. If you have questions, I'll remind you guys again, but if you're watching this replay tonight, drop an emoji in the comments so I know you're watching on replay, or post replay in the comments. And then if you have any questions, go ahead and just ask them here in the comments and I will help you get them answered. And we're available for three-way calls. So yes, Kelly is gone and out of town right now, but you still have Amber, you have myself, you have Elise, and we are all available, as well as whatever 12K, 40K, 80K, 200K upline is part of your team as well. So we're all available to you if you need calls tonight, or if you have waiting room questions. Hopefully you didn't wait till the last day of the month, right? Because you want to make sure you always move your waiting room on the day before the last day of the month. So I am a huge believer in vision boards. I feel like when there's moments in my business that I don't feel like working, and which, I mean, if we're all being honest, there are times where you're sitting behind your desk, and so mine's literally right across from my desk, and I will look at it and be like, okay, this is why I'm working so hard, or this is why I need to pick up the phone and call that person that I've been putting off, not asking them if they're ready to get started in the Thrive experience, or whatever. This is what keeps me going. And so, but it also, one of the things that I've really found for me personally is I have to be able to really visualize what it is, and I also need actionable steps. So I like to break mine up based on what's important to me. And for us in our family, it's God, family, and then my business. And so I have my family stuff, I have my personal stuff, and my business, and I have specific goals for each one. And I do a vision board quarterly. So I do it every 3 months, and you'll see, this is super personal, but you guys can check it out. So by doing that, this is actually what it looks like when I log in. And so that way it tricks my subconscious, not tricks, but it makes my subconscious believe that it really can happen. We are headed to the beach to do a little walk with some of my team members. One of the coolest things about a business like this is that we have a flexible schedule, but a lot of people join this business because they love the product and they want to share it with people. Some people join the business because they love the product and they need the money. They want to see some financial freedom. And some people join a business like this because they love the community. And so one of the things that I always try to make sure I do is my local team, the ones that are available during the day, I try to meet up with them at least once a month, whether we go to lunch or we do a workout together, just something where people can see us having fun in our local community. And then we do a once a month meetup at night, where we'll meet up at a wine bar, or maybe at a local gym, or at my house, and have a really casual introduction to the Thrive experience. But yeah, so we're going to meet them at the beach so that we can do a little walk together and hang out and just get some fresh air. It's one of the things that I love about where I live is that it is beautiful, and one of the things about having a business like this and working it full time is that you can make up your own schedule. So I really try hard. I actually do it by myself once a week on Fridays to go for a 1 hour walk on the beach. It really just helps me to clear my mind and to think. And actually, I wish I could say I did it without technology, but I end up having my phone with me because I get so many amazing ideas and thoughts and people's names run through my head while I'm on that walk. So I'm always keeping my phone with me and filling the notes section of my phone with new ideas and people. There's always something to be grateful for along the path of where you want to be. And so we start off our day as a family. We start off at devotion every single morning, but at that same table, every single person in our home has a journal, and it's our gratitude journal. And you write every day something that you're happy and grateful for. And that's really been cool too, because no matter what kind of day you're having or how annoyed you are in the morning, because nobody always wakes up happy, right? Sometimes you wake up a little grumpy or something happens, and it just sets your intention and changes your mind and changes your heart to be focused on the things that are truly important. And so for that, I feel like that we all got from Lavelle because our mindset changed. When you start to feel better and you're taking care of your body, and then you have amazing CEOs that are constantly filling your mind with the right vision and the right words, it just totally transforms your life.